Hello friends, this is Coldrun back with Dragon Age Inquisition. We are here in Crestwood in a place known as Caer Bronach, whose name I had to just quickly check. And it's stormy and beautiful, and this continues to be my favorite zone in the game so far, out of like the 3 or 4 I've seen. So, I think from here, I know there's a quest over here, there's like this there's some landmarks to check out, there's this whole place to check out. But I will return to here in a little bit. I'm going to first check back in at in Skyhold and see what's up there. See you in a bit.
Where did demons come from? Mages, the Faith. But where did they come from? The Maker's first children, I think. And he let them become old gods? I don't know. The firstborn are spoiled shits.
I love the little conversations we get in passing in this game. Some of them are really interesting. Like that. Where do demons come from? They are, I guess, are. I guess I never really thought of that. I assumed they were just natural creatures, almost magical creatures. Maybe I don't know. Yes. Okay. So, this is part of the reason I came back here. I knew I wanted to come back here, but I couldn't quite remember why. We got perks, so I'm going to browse around and see if I can find one that is good. Okay, so I've looked over them, and there's 2 things that jump out at me that I'm really interested in. Especially, I mean, all the perks look pretty good, but there's 2 that jump out at me I'm especially interested in. One is I eventually want to get some of these advanced focus, the advanced focus and master focus talents, or perks rather, in the forces tree. Maximum focus increase, 2nd tier focus effects for abilities can now be triggered, 3rd tier focus effects for abilities can now be triggered. Both of those seem intensely cool. I'm not worried as much about, like, I mean, it's nice and all that you can like save up for a superpower punch, but I'm also curious what those superpower focus attacks are. So that's something I want to work towards eventually. And how much do I have in this tree already? Just 2. So this is kind of what I might work towards next, but I think the thing that really jumps out at me for the moment for a short-term benefit is, where'd that go? Inquisition. Yeah, increased inventory capacity. Now, looks like you can keep going that towards a second one, but I don't know. At least I want to get the first one, because going from 50 capacity to 65 or 60 to 75 seems like a big boost. So yeah, I will do that. Done. Acquired. But next, after this, I'm planning to go down the force tree for underworld knowledge next. Some other one that I'd look at, and then the advanced focus ones. So let's see what kind of... Because there were some new things that popped up. Oh yeah, new stuff by Crestwood. Crestwood resources. Gather herbs. Serve any master. Yeah, let's check some of these out. Escape routes for agents in Crestwood. Inquisitor, I have moved some of my agents into Caer Bronach, the fortress in Crestwood. At the moment, the villagers prefer us to the bandits, and it is an excellent waypoint from Ferelden to Orlais. We can make it a rendezvous point for our messengers carrying sensitive information from either country. You're familiar with the caves underneath Crestwood. They run for miles. Yep, we've been to one of those. And if we excavate some passages, our agents could easily enter and exit the keep without being seen. Yeah, that sounds good. That seems definitely like a Liliana thing. Opening these secret tunnels will let us evade any prying eyes that turn toward Caer Bronach. Do it.
Let's see what we have.
And to serve any master, let's check this out. Inquisitor, here's an interesting thing about Caer. Here's an interesting thing. Among the various things, no, I'm not going to do a Josephine voice. Among the various things we found at Caer Bronach that belonged to its former mercenary inhabitants was a journal, and in it I found mention of several high-placed clerks in the Imperial Counting House who are, shall we say, known for their loose tongues. They sell what they know to mercenaries seeking to outbid others for work, but should we dispatch agents to speak with them, it would take very little pressure to have them work exclusively for us. Nice turn them. The agents would need to remain to watch over our new friends, but I've been trying to place eyes on these positions for years. Liliana. Josephine, with your permission, I'll send agents to secure these men straight away. Do it.
Inquisitor?
Ah, this is so cool that you can use this like moment to build up support and use like immediately use Caer Bronach after taking it. Gather herbs with. Oh, now this is a. Okay, yeah. With Caer Bronach now occupied, the Inquisition has access to the fertile Benorn, as well as the busy Denerim markets, both a ready source of herbs used in crafting both poisons and potions. Trade in Ferelden is currently erratic, so access to such herbs will vary greatly from week to week. Black market sources also exist, but the riskier an attempt to find resources is, the greater chance of turning up nothing at all. Cullen, we send our forces to gather what we need. It's the least risky option. I wouldn't normally send you on this, but you know what? You're the only one left.
Inquisitor.
And there's a new thing here. Diverting soldiers in the frostbacks. Yeah, so, interesting. And is this new too? Red Jenny and the... Oh, God, yes. Okay, so I am looking forward to coming back here next session too to pick up the quests I just sent out and to see some of the new stuff too. This would be the perfect spot for a cat to sit down in. Alright, so we're back in town here. Let's see what's up. Charter.
Welcome, Inquisitor. My name is Charter. Leleana's eyes and ears, especially in this place. I'll have some information for you once my man Butcher finds us. He's
Charter
running
and
late.
Butcher.
When's the spy named Butcher supposed to arrive?
Half hour ago, by the south gate. I hope he's only delayed.
Sounds like a quest.
His last message swore he had secrets for us worth 10 times his weight in gold.
Did Sister Nightingale tell you why she wanted agents here?
We lie on the main road between Denerim and Valroyo. Couriers stop here all the time. For what they're paid, some have surprisingly loose tongues.
Can I just say, what a badass nickname it is for Liliana to be called Sister Nightingale. Like, holy shit.
What's happening in Crestwood?
The roads are nearly deserted. Too many undead keep rising from the lake.
What's happening in Crestwood?
The roads are nearly deserted. Too many undead keep rising from
Okay.
the lake.
Farewell.
I should be going.
Another time.
See ya, Charter. Yeah, find Butcher, so that's a quest. Potions, I think I'm okay. Am I okay on potions?
Our patrols have spotted Red Templars up in the hills, Inquisitor.
That's,
They're
I
studying
didn't,
a set of elven ruins. Why, we're not sure.
I mean, that's definitely cool,
I should be going.
but I meant to click
Another
on
time.
potions. At some point, I want to check back with the potion person, too, because I think I have to, it's back in, not Shadowhold, Skyhold. What's this? Buy, sell. What am I buying or selling? A silk dart. Unique dagger. Okay. A knife that can be hidden in a sleeve, drawn in an instant, and employed when an enemy's back is turned. Similar blades are favored by assassins and bards all over Thedas, which once prompted a duchess to banish arm coverings from her presence. Blank. Wait. No, not that. Oh, damn it. Because Final Fantasy 15, you press the waffle button to, okay, there we are. No, then, okay. So, you know what, I think that this is the main thing I was missing from being able to craft, runes, was the rune stones, so blank rune stones. So I'm buying a few of them. Anything else? Master Demon Slaying rune. I need intense dragon blood for that, but you know what? I'm going to buy it. It feels like just a recipe. I just want to buy recipes because they give me more options later. Actually, before we continue on here, I'm going to hop right back to Skyhold to check out the
Another
crafting.
time.
To see if I can make a rune stone yet. See you in a bit. Alright, let's see if I can
Not trying
move
to
up.
step on your toes, you know.
Uninterested grunt. Still one of the best emotes in the game. Let's see if I can make a rune. Where would I go? If I were feeling runey, where would I make a rune? Because this is one of those, like, This is one of those super basic quests I've had for a while, just sitting in my inventory. Let's see if I can find it. Skyhold, better courtyard, advanced crafting. Had the item enchanted. Yeah, let's see if I can. Where do I have an item enchanted? There it is. Runes. Master Demon Sling rune. Do I even have 6 intense dragon whatevers? Damage versus demons. Okay, that seems really good. Do you want to continue? Yes. Corrupting rune, frost rune, red lyrium, plus 20 damage versus the living. You know what? Again, screw it. I'm so used to going into games like this and like just hoarding consumables, and so I'm changing my habit for at least this one time. I've been enjoying using consumables more, so let's do it now, even if I never use this. You have crafted a Master Demon Sling rune. Hell yes. Oh, okay, empty rune, modify. Now I have to modify. So where, weapon, craft weapon, modify armor, modify weapons. Here we are. Strong enduring broadsword, rune. Corrupting rune or master okay, so I already had a corrupting rune, but whatever. Demons, because I'm going to Crestwood. Crestwood seems very demony. Confirm changes. Consume the rune, yes. Yes! Got it. Okay, so that's good. So now that that's out of the way, where to first? Yeah, let's explore around a little bit first. Ooh, book. Read. Hard in Hightown chap. Oh, yes! Don Bronach didn't stand on ceremony. He strode through the barracks and slammed open the door to the captain's office without so much as a nod to the guards he passed. Just barely dawn, and already Captain Hendalen was buried behind a mountain of paperwork taller than the Vimarchs. All Donnan could see of the captain was her fiery hair and an angry gaze that had stopped more than one pickpocket mid-grift. Captain, I need a warrant for the Comte de Fauve. Even as the words left his lips, Donnan knew they were a mistake. The captain rose to her feet. Bronachovich! The way she spoke his name was like a portcullis clanging shut. Where's my report on the Hightown Market body? It was the kind of question you might ask a truant child. The kind where you already knew the answer and just wanted to see someone squirm in guilt. I'll file it after. Oh wait, Don Bronachovich is... No, I don't know. I don't remember which one is which. I'll file it after. You'll file it now, guardsman. She stepped out from behind the desk. We follow procedure in my barracks. A magistrate was murdered on my watch, Captain. Donnan's voice was heated. He could never keep his temper in her presence. I'm not letting the killer get away. You left the scene without a thorough search of the market. Hendalen began pacing, her voice like cold steel. Nah, what's cold steel sound like? I don't know. You harassed the magistrate's widow and you practically broke down a comp's door. She turned to glare at him. All before dawn. If you have a warrant, you damned well better have hard evidence to justify it. I know that the Fauve isn't telling us everything, Donna insisted. Let me bring him in and... Forget it! She crossed back to her chair. You got nothing. You're not arresting a man on a feeling, Bronachovich. Captain, he protested. From behind her paperwork, the captain waved for him to be silent. You're 2 weeks from retirement. Of course, Bronachovich is 2 weeks from retirement. Bless you, Varric. You're 2 weeks from retirement, guardsman. You want to stay in the ranks long enough to get pensioned. You follow procedure. Find me evidence and quit wasting my time. Dismissed. Oh my god. 2 weeks from retirement. Oh, bless you, Varric. Oh my god. Okay. What's over here? Let's loot this place. Ring of Flanking. That sounds good. Grey Warden Shield. That sounds good too. I don't really plan to upgrade stuff much until... Ooh, open. I don't plan to upgrade most items until I'm back in town and ready to set out again. It's just the marginal benefit is not too worth it for me. Go Liliana. Liliana, Sarah. Sorry, Liliana. Sorry, Sarah.
Not likely.
Just one hand.
No.
Will Her Highness sulk in the corner all night? Suit yourself.
What did I just stumble in on?
Inquisitor.
Oh, piss.
We're, just catching up with each other after an assignment.
What's going on? How do I make a choice? How do I choose an option? How do I talk to them? What's going... What? A magister... How... Why couldn't I choose a dialogue option there? Dearest sister, it's been an age since I've written, but I simply had to thank you. Your advice was perfect. Just a few gossips bought with gold, and everyone in Minrathous thought Quirinus and I were the most dreadful rivals. It let us indulge our little love affair without his wretched family interfering, if only for a little while. Quirinus himself sadly turned out to be less ideal. I caught him carrying on behind my back with a soparati of all things. So this is... Okay, so... Yeah. Can you imagine there was nothing for it? During the quarrel, I threw boiling water in his face. Let his soparati kiss the scars better. He's cowering in his mansion now, pretending he was hurt in a duel. No doubt he'll want revenge. Don't worry, dear sister. I took precautions. Don't tell anyone, but my master taught me a few secrets that should keep me safe. The ritual cost me the mansion's kitchen slave, Lena. I think she was called. But I have enough friggin... God. This... Minrathous and a whole friggin' country with its, like, drawing on slaves for magical sacrifices is messed up as hell. I have enough power now to keep Quirinus from trying anything foolish. Kitchen slaves can be bought at the dozen in the market, so there's no harm in it. You are terrible, awful people. I feel wonderful, dear sister. Won't you come to Wintersend this year? I'll have my new slave trained to make your favorite lemon cakes by then. It'll be perfect. Letter from Magister Delphine to her sister Aurelia. It's 865 blessed.
Come on,
Jesus.
Cooper, join us for a spell. Not likely.
Just one hand.
No.
Will Her Highness sulk in the corner all night? Suit yourself.
So how do I...
What do you make of that?
You're a scoundrel and a liar, Reeve, and probably a filthy cheater.
Is that all?
Take your money, you ass.
I am so... Oh, I almost want to reload like an old save, but I haven't saved in a while.
You're
I'm
a
so annoyed
scoundrel
that I
and a
couldn't
liar,
participate in that
Reeve, and probably a
conversation because
filthy
the
cheater.
options weren't coming
Is that
up.
all?
This
Take
is
your
like
money, you ass.
the second or third time that I've run into one of these spontaneous conversations where just the game's controls wouldn't
What
let
do you
me
make of
engage
that?
with it, or
You're
where
a
I
scoundrel
wasn't
and a
fast
liar,
enough on the
Reeve, and
draw, and I
probably a
really,
filthy
really
cheater.
hate that
that
this
all?
game does that. I really hate
Take
it.
your money, you ass.
What's the point in it? What's the value in timing me out or in leaving everything grayed out so I can't pick an
What do
option?
you make of that?
You're a scoundrel
Just
and a liar,
just
Reeve, and
bad
probably a
design. Just
filthy
really
cheater.
bad design, and it pisses me
that all?
off.
Take your money, you ass.
Caer Bronach. King Brandel erected Caer Bronach, and it probably doesn't even matter. It's probably just pure flavor text, but it still annoys the crap out of me. I don't like being put on a clock in that way. And I knew it might be timed when I saw it. I tried, and even then I tried using the left mouse, the left joystick, the right joystick. I tried picking some kind of dialogue option. I couldn't, was it not next to the right character? Was it not close enough to someone? Whatever. King Brandel erected Caer Bronach in 826 Blessed, intending the fort as a stopover garrison for Ferelden soldiers fighting Orlesian invaders. The village of Crestwood takes its name from the fort's first captain, Sir Venar Crestwood, oh, I didn't know that, who held Caer Bronach longer than anyone thought possible against the vanguard of the Orlesian army. When the fort's defeat seemed inevitable, Sir Crestwood opened the gates, holding a flag of truce, and challenged every chevalier in the Imperial army to a duel. Amused, one Orlesian officer accepted the offer. Sir Crestwood swiftly cut him down. Holy shit, this guy's probably a Ferelden hero. 8 more followed, Honor and the watching soldiers forcing them to fight Sir Crestwood one by one. The 10th challenger finally managed a fatal blow only because Sir Crestwood had slowed due to a blood loss from previous injuries. Impressed by Sir Crestwood's tenacity and endurance, the remaining officers left the small village around the fort untouched, as the Orlesians made for the capital, sparing hundreds of innocent lives. From notable fortresses, castles, towers, and other edifices of interest in Ferelden by Henry Lannon. Loot. Yeah, I'm gonna... You know what? This is probably from my hard-working scouts. Yeah, it's just playing poker after working for me, but I'm gonna loot their stuff because I'm so annoyed at them for not letting me participate in that conversation. So, yeah, this is where we fought that boss-type dude. And he was a boss. Ring of critical damage, Hoarfrost Staff. Okay. Got this sweet owl statue, like a shrine almost, with the type of candles that are there. Owls everywhere. Now, I never got to explore this part of the castle, or this part of Caer Bronach. This is when I killed the boss. Okay, so I have to talk to you before you go away.
Someone needs to deal with the last of Crestwood's highwaymen.
Who has time?
If we clear the bandits out, more travelers. More travelers. More news for the Nightingale.
Good point, but I've got a code to unscramble if you want to know who killed Comte Fayeur last week.
Are the highwaymen still in Crestwood?
Yes, your worship. Now that their fort is gone, the bandits are ambushing travelers.
Crestwood won't stop them either. The town's still reeling from the undead.
Okay, got another quest. Vanguard meal, tier 2 heavy armor. Nice. That would be something I try out next time back in town.
Look through a cross.
Oh, we can get inside here. Take mosaic piece, yes. Pretty close to leveling up too. A lightning rune. So yeah, so this is about when runes are coming up. Add electricity to each weapon strike. Okay. Ooh. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna backtrack from here. I'm gonna head and take care of the damn stuff first, because it feels like this is a totally new area, and I don't think I want to do that just yet. Let's finish off this quest here. Find the door that leads to the dam. And why am I doing this? There must be a way to reach the dam from the inside of the keep. Right, this is to plug up the... This is to reach the undead spawning grounds.
Here. The mayor said the dam controls were through this gate.
That's ominous. Is there going to be combat? Is there going to be undead that jump out at me? No. There's not. Okay, yeah, enter the building on the dam. So there is... Yeah, so actually I will explore. I will backtrack first to explore what was back here before I continue on. So what is this? This is like the caves beneath the keep? Again, that's not ominous in the least. Look at that creepy statue. Eat mushroom,
Just
okay.
once, we should enter a cave and see normal-sized spiders.
Snowball? There's a spider named Snowball. That had to be just like a pet name. It couldn't be a snowball type spider, I'm guessing. Unlocked giant spider, unlocked poison spider. Healing mist grenade. That sounds super good. That sounds super, super good. Yeah, let's take a look at the codex for this. Creatures. And I will put a trigger warning on the start of this video. So we got giant spider and some other one some other one later down. Let's see. Giant spider. Oh boy, that's pretty gross. Maybe it's meant to be that size and the regular ones are miniatures. I guess that's, yeah, sure, why not? I mean, a just and caring maker would create them big to start. Then they can't hide. That's what bothers you, isn't it? The hiding? Big one like that, a good 12-footer, sure. It's all fang and such, but you know where it is. Dark places where the veil is weak. Where the veil is weak? Is it, like, demonic, then? But you're never surprised by a giant one because you had to go to their house. But they're not on your... I almost don't want to read this. This is so gross. They're not on your face at night or in your boot in the morning, and if their web is thick as rigging, you don't have to worry about that hair on your neck or the baby ones on the breeze. Ugh. You hate that, right? Hitting a cloud of them while you're riding. Could be a dozen, but this is the grossest thing ever. But you only see one, you try to smash it, but when you look, the thing is gone, and now your arm itches right up the shoulder, and that hair feels like it's back. And you can't just unbuckle your helm because of the gauntlets, and now the hair in your ear is tingly. That's just about the worst. This is like designed to make me itch in real life and make me freak out in real life. Records of the Redcliffe Guard. 14 Guardian 939. Witness recounting of provocation and resulting brawl. No jailings. Victim was beaten. Ours. This is okay. Yep. Yeah. This. Whoever said this, I don't blame whoever beat the crap out of them after going on like that. Oh my god. Let's see. Where's the poison spider? Again, kudos for the millionth time to the art team for getting the little hair follicles on it and everything. The dawning of our understanding was violent and terrifying, made all the more so because of the mistaken awe and glory it replaced. We had walked into the cavern on the word of the shaman, and we were not disappointed. Row upon row, an army of dusty figures, men and women, pack animals, and what appeared to be stage tableaus of scavengers, as though silent commentary. We imagined it the toy battalion of a mad king, funded by mountains of gold, or the subjects of some cruel empress sealed away with her upon her death. It was to all of us a wondrous sight, and yet another example of how we mortals are pretenders to creation and immortality. Then we asked ourselves, why are they all looking? I don't want to read this. Why are they all looking upward? And the answer was upon us. A sound from above, and then legs, fangs, and poison. I do not know the numbers, less than my nightmares bear, but still too many. Only quick fires from our circle apprentice allowed us to retreat, but not all. Some of our number were paralyzed in the instant, as must have been the case for so many before. When I close my eyes, I see them, new recruits to that silent army, frozen in praise of a moving ceiling, waiting to be hollowed. That's what they're... Excerpted from We Need Not Demons, Our Dangerous World. That's a great book title for like horrible creatures, for like a collection of horrible creatures. We Need Not Demons, Our Dangerous World, a collection of natural horrors and wonders, edited by Philium, a bard. Oh boy. I think I have a little bit longer before we call it for now, but this is a little bit of a rough session. I'm not what's the term? Arachnophobic in the sense that, like, hearing or talking about them or seeing them triggers me any more than, just not wanting to be near creepy crawlies and wanting to kill them. But the way that that person who was beaten up in the brawl describes them, just with the clouds of them and everything, just gets to me, as it was meant to. So we continue into this horrifying spider den. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Is this? No, this is somewhere else. Never mind. Where is this? What am I looking at here? It feels like when I loot this, something bad is going to happen. I was wrong. Nothing bad's going to happen. I thought their ghosts were going to come after me or something. Can I go into the water? I don't think so, no. No, I don't think I can go into the water. Where am I right now? Okay, I'm Crestwood Docks. Okay, so I think I'm actually going to call it shortly. Yeah, I'm going to call it actually right here. I'm going to explore a little bit more around the Crestwood Docks then, and then backtrack to explore the rest of Caer Bronach. Caer Bronach? Yeah, Caer Bronach, including this landmark. And yeah, and then move on to the Still Waters quest. But even before that, my plan is to head back to town at the start of the next session and progress on some of those missions, those War Council quests. And that's going to be it for now. Then we'll see you later. Bye-bye.